the king Empanada, or Queen Empanada, or non-binary Empanada. I don't even know. Are empanadas gender specific? They better not be. They're food. I don't know how that works. Here's goes Nick talking about politics again. Oh no. Yeah, stick to sports. Am I right, folks? Stick. Hashtag stick to sports. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching our X-Wing coverage today so far. This is a second to last game, so we'll have our final table of our 2 undefeated players after this. I think we'll be all wrapped up by probably by like 2:30. I think 2:30ish is the goal, and then I'd like to take a 2-hour nap. Lord willing. So, but we got work to do. We got games to play. We've got vibes to check. So if you guys have been watching since round 1 at 6 in the morning, why don't you holler at your boy in the chat? Or just holler at your boy in general, even if you didn't watch since the beginning. Just holler in the chat. Last round, it was snooze fest in the chat a little bit. I understand, you know, you guys, it's Saturday, it's the weekend. We're all doing things, right? We're, you know, whether it's donating blood or door dashing or parasailing or, I don't know, getting a foot massage, we still put on X-Wing, right? No matter what we're doing. But if you have the time to say hello there, say hello there. Because when I'm sleepy and I'm alone and the chat is quiet, I gotta lock in. It is hard. It is. I have some, like, I just like black out from time to time. It's actually kind of nice, you know, when you have like a really good space out. You just kind of space out. You're just like, it's kind of like this, just like. You know, like that. Pretty good. So we've got ourselves a game here between, we got Resistance coming back here. 3rd Resistance list we've seen on our stream. Going against Empire. Josh did win the Middle-earth Conquest with his 4-ship Imperial Aces list, and he's bringing it back again. I like this matchup. Want to avoid more CIS right now. You know, maybe there's a chance that we see that in final table. Let me take a look at our undefeated players right now. We've got 3 3-0s and we have a 2-0 because Buddy HG joined late and like basically came in for another player. So it's Bay Knight, Innkeeper, and Bazooka Joe. Bazooka Joe and Innkeeper are playing each other. And then Bay Knight is playing Oscar Ice. Where's Oscar Ice in our ladder? 2 and 1. So there's a chance that a 3-0 that Buddy HG would play final table. And I need to decide right now if that's fair, because he showed up late. My heart says no, that's not fair, and my brain says that as well because he showed up late, which is the equivalent of a match loss. Well, the problem is it's not a match loss. You just are dropped. You don't play. So I don't really know. We'll have to see what the final 2 looks like. If Bay Knight beats Oscar Ice, then there will be 2 undefeated players. But if he doesn't, and Buddy HG wins, then I think Buddy HG would make final table. I'm curious, guys, what your thoughts are. It's a little bit of a dilemma. We're playing Assault at the Satellite Array. Time has started. Betting is open. So on the left here, we have Surfing Finn playing Heroes of Hope Poe with plasma torpedoes. Zori Bliss has concussion missiles, which is a cool little different build. I like that. Wartime loadout R4 dorsal turret. Tally has proton torpedoes and starboard slash. ZZ with the proton rockets. Lone Wolf and Heroic. Finn has his C3PO. Wow, C3PO, that's cool. I actually like that. It double calculates. It seems good for his ability. And then Josh, the Middle Earth Conquest champion, the Dark Lord, the one to rule them all. The Afterburners, Fire Control, and Brilliant Evasion on Vader. Soontir fell. This is SL Soontir from Battle of Endor. He has all this stuff, rerolls and nonsense. Grand Inquisitor has his own nonsense, ion missiles and Brilliant Evasion, and then nonsense on Death Rain, Blazer Bomb. You'd love to see it. Thermal detonators, trajectory simulator, and expert handling. Should be fun. Vader Soontir side by side, back to back there. All right. Thrilling so far. I think we're ready to go for round 2 here. All dials have been set by all players. It's time to fight. It's time to fight. Is anybody out there? Is anyone alive? Is anyone watching? Is anybody here? Hello? 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 Ground control to Major Tom. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Ground control to 312 Squadron. All right, we're gonna have an engagement here soon. Certainly looking like it. Soontir facing off with ZZ Tolo. The I6s laugh. Ha 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 ha. You think you can light a bullseye on me? No, I don't think so. I am a Dark Lord of the Sith and an expert pilot. I am going crazy right now. Nice hit, crit there from Soontir. And ZZ can spend a focus and get it back. Nicely done by ZZ. Nice roll there defensively. Now Soontir. Hit, crit. Lone wolf here. There you go. Spend and you take a shield though. That's feels like a major victory when you can get a damage into ZZ to low. Am I right, folks? Oh, just kidding. There's no chat. Where's the chat? I don't know. They went on vacation. We're going range 3 into Death Rain. Death Rain takes 2. Oh, hey, as long hey, you're good. There's a chatter. What's up, Andre? No worries. Just hoping somebody would say something, you know. I'm struggling over here a little bit. So yeah, that is early. Yep. I was also up early. Early birds get the worm. All the worms. Everybody gets worms. So Surfing Fin does get 2 points for objectives that turn. So to the third round we go. Early Firebirds get the W's for sure. Yeah. I saw Firebirds lost, right, this week? I was looking at the week 2 matchups. Puddle Jumpers. Who's that? Who's captain of that team? Could we suck 0-2? Frognado, pretty fun. Who's Frognado? Is that the name of the person who's captain of Puddle Jumpers? KDB Galactic Wardens. That's some of these names are just not good. Galactic Wardens. I'm sorry. No. Meat Bag, Fibers, Outer Rim Heroes. It's also kind of cringe. Nothing will be as funny as a Tinder God, so I don't care what anyone's. Confederacy of Independent Systems was good too. Order 66 seems to be up to no good as always. Puddle Jumpers. What a name. There should be a team called the Good Guys. I wanted us to, if I was to, I've joked about the team running a team called Atomic Mass Games. But yeah, I don't think that would be a good look for me. It would just be kind of fun, just because it'd be funny. Like I like the chaos aspect, not because it's necessarily the right thing to do. It would be funny. I was like thinking we could every week release like a transmission that looks like one of their like posts that's just like complaining about everything and not like actually be helpful. Like incoming transmission. Well, we're excited about the team and how it's been performing. We unfortunately have to keep costs in mind, and therefore we can't do anything good. Or so it would just be some sort of mockery of their transmissions. Frognado is Thomas Gage from Canada. Pretty fun theme. There's the laser bomb. It's the blaze. It's going to blaze. Death rate is such chaos. I love it. It's just you painting and sharing huge points drops and rules changes. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, yeah, that'd be great. We could do like a live stream, be like, yeah, so we're gonna be getting rid of list building. And we're actually gonna consolidate the factions. There'll only be 2 factions. You'll no longer be rolling dice. You'll be trading cards. Oh, Tally wants that Pro Torp. Oh, we lost the dice cam. Come on. La, 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 la. I think he doesn't care about the blaze. Surfing fin. He's gonna surf right through it until he's finished the job. There's Poe. Pretty far away from everything still. I'm just pointing at a rock, yeah. That's where he wants to be. That's where he needs to be. Soontir boosts out of arc, I think. I don't know, maybe not. No. All right, Blaze hits and does something. I don't know. Nothing. There's the Blaze. The Blaze component. All right. Vader shooting at Zori. I'm getting tired of the road dice in the box. So Zori takes 1. Now Soontir with 1 reroll gets 2. Zori at range 3. Takes 1 more. Man, someday Tally is going to catch the Grand Inquisitor, and it's going to be glorious. But it is not this day. This day we fight. I bid you stand, men of the West. All right, Zori, what you got? 1, Death Rain takes 1, shields down on Death Rain. Nothing for ZZ. Now, the Grand Inquisitor will spend a force to add to the range 1 bonus. And he didn't link to a focus, so he just 1. ZZ is going to be fine. Is fine. Death Rain can't shoot. No one else can shoot. Finn's got no shot. So, objective-wise, looks like Resistance going to get the bottom left in the middle. I think it's going to be 1-1. Unless the middle... Oh, no, Death Rain's got the middle. Right? No? 1, 2, 3. Why did Surfing Finn get... Oh, never mind. We're good. Josh is on the right. I got the 2 flipped for a second. It's 3-3, clearly. I am out of it. To the 4th round we go. We have one final game after this top 2. Final table to determine the winner of the Conquest itself. This is the last round of Swiss. Yeah, it's been underwhelming in terms of the damage dealt so far. Only 3 points scored with 40 minutes left. This could be this could be like a 12 or less point game. Like whoever wins might score less than 12 points. And one bank left, Poe too hard right. Yeah, Poe too hard right. I mean, it's just weird. Like, what is Poe doing? Talk about an awkward game. Like, Zori's like jousting in the middle of the board. Tally's trying to chase fire a proton torpedo at probably one of the hardest ships to catch or at least do damage to, because Grid Inquisitor will go fast and then just take an evade. ZZ's trying to get a proton rocket lined up on on 2 ships she won't be able to line it up on. And now her arc is facing the other way as well. It's just really like kind of makes me a little uncomfy, you know? All right, here we go. Round 4. Launching another laser bomb allows another action for Death Rain. And we're gonna barrel roll. Try to wreak havoc, block it up. These lanes with the medium base and the blazer bombs. Hesitating here, I think was the other option to boost. Was gonna grab a focus, put it away, thing is, Tally could just hard 2 to the left and get a pretty nice proton torpedo shot. Just focuses. Okay. Oh no. You misdialed and dialed it too hard to the wrong direction. We accidentally dialed the wrong way. And we're just gonna keep it as like that. Maybe. Well, he has ZZ going the right way. Yeah, that's too bad. It's a tournament. I can't be like, just go the other direction. But if I were playing, unless it was like something really on the line with the game, I'd probably just be like, you didn't mean to do that. But there's never a reason to like, you never should have to give someone a take back for that. It just feels bad because now you're probably gonna win this, like you didn't really contribute to beating your opponent, and that's what feels bad. Because that's a major loss. The game's not over. I mean, Tally could die, and then he could get Death Rain, and it's almost like he traded, but I don't know. Exactly. Yeah, gotta double check. Because I've had these experiences before, you just get a little anal about. You gotta double check. I actually turn my dial to orient it with the ship, like on tabletop sometimes. Are these two destined for the final? Along the line, both need to win type of thing. Well, Josh already won a championship, a Conquest championship. No, neither of them are undefeated. This is just a matchup game I wanted to get on stream. There are 3 undefeated players right now. And I'm not counting Buddy HG. Because he missed the tournament but joined late. I let him join late. And I think I have to have a tough conversation with him if he makes the final table. Be like, someone else is gonna need to play. Like me playing Deering at round 2 after a loss. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just... These events just don't have that many people. It's just trying to get people to play. There's some people are getting up super early and they're missing it. And it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to get them in. But then today, like Josh had to play someone who quote unquote filled the role of the person who dropped too early. That was Buddy HG. And it was just, he beat him though. I think. No, he didn't beat him. He didn't beat him. He lost to him. Is like, is that fair? And it's like, well, Roll Better decided that that was, you know, where Buddy was gonna play, like, or who he's gonna play. Isn't Josh still on track for the first back-to-back? He has lost a game, so no. He did lose a game. He lost his last game. Yeah, that's also been nice. It's been a different winner every time. Really like that. We have had Sevwell has put himself in a position to be the only back-to-back because he's played in a final before more than once. It's easy. Oh, sorry. 2 damage on. I don't know what the blaze. We damaged. Okay, Finn took a damage. That's quite the shot. It's a proton rocket shot from ZZ. Oh, it wasn't a proton. Who shot that? Was that Poe? Oh, it was Poe. I apologize. Poe getting a fuel leak into Death Rain at half now with 2 left. Because they have 5 hole. Yeah, 6 hole. 3 left. Now Soontir gonna be taking a shot at Poe, a little revenge shot. No reroll there for him because of I6. Actually, I think he does get to reroll blank because there's more enemies than friendlies. No, he doesn't. Okay, no, I don't. Guess not. Poe takes 1. Soontir will do the barrel roll. Now Vader gonna take a shot at Poe. 3 on 2. Hit crit. What's up, Catherine? How's it going? Oh, because he went over the rock. That's right. Good call. Thank you for that. So we are into the hole there as Poe takes 2 damage cards, and it's a panic pilot. Is the crit. He's halved. Just got home from No Kings. My mom is my parents are in Chicago, and my mom went to the protest. I'm with her in spirit. I absolutely would be there. How was it? How was the protest? Tally's about to fly off the board and reward 4 points to Josh in a second, but ZZ gonna lone wolf reroll into 2, and this is into Death Rain, and Death Rain. Sorry, not into 2, into 1. Death Rain takes no damage. Rolls the evade. Good, lots of attendance, good speakers, plenty of inflatables. Hell yeah. That's awesome. How long, Catherine, do you think they'll hold off on swearing in the new congresswoman? I'm trying to remember her name because I'm gonna butcher it if I try to misremember it. Grijalva. She still hasn't been sworn in. It is like, how long can you just not swear somebody in for? What happens if you just never do it? That finishes off Poe. That's going to be a pretty big blow because it'll be another 4 points in just a second. 8-5, and we haven't even scored objectives yet. That's very, very rough. The middle will be contested. Grand Inquisitor might be in range. It looks like it's going to be just out. Vader, that might be contested. Still got Finn. He's still got to shoot. This could take out Death Rain. Yeah, because once they're in session, you kind of, I don't know, you kind of have to. Yeah, would have been nice to have Heroic there. And once again, because you're wondering why Death Rain rolled 2 dice, because the Blaze is a obstacle. Is Vader in range? He is. That's 1 point. The middle is contested. So it looks like it ends up being 2 points for Josh. Or unless Grand Inquisitor is also in. I don't think he is. So it's 10-5. Be 14-5 in a moment. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's a coward. I'm surprised because they can't right now, but you would think there would be a motion to vacate at some point here soon from someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she's pretty unhappy. And she was the one that wanted that motion to vacate put in there. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm sure my reps all agree with me. It's important that the pressure is put on the GOP reps, because they're all really stupid and very cowardly. And stick to sports. Someone's gonna be to tell me to stop talking about this in the chat. Here's what I have to say while we have a moment. I live in a city that is being invaded by the National Guard and ICE. So it affects me every day. So when I have to say, if you want to go into the comment section and tell me to not have an opinion on my own stream about my own life in the city that I live in, fuck off. Just please. You can type those comments. I don't care. I'm like, you're not going to tell me to stop. So just stop. I hate when people do that. It's like, you see with celebrity, like people are allowed to have their own beliefs or opinions. They don't have to align with mine. But the whole like rage typing in the chat, you know, stop, don't talk about these things. Like stick to this. It's like, why can't they have their own opinions and beliefs? Just bothers me. It's such a level of ignorance, and it's also just a lot of privilege to talk that way. A lot of people can't afford to ignore the things that they deal with in their lives. So where we say, well, let's just not talk about politics. Other people, they deal with it every day, and it has a deep impact on their life. So that's another thing about just the whole situation is I have the privilege to be like, well, let's just avoid it. But I know better than to be that ignorant. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Catherine. But you know, I'm supposedly I'm only here to only talk about X-Wing, and if I do anything else, then I've gone too far. You know, thankfully most people don't have a problem with it, but I do get those random comments on my YouTube channel sometimes telling me to stop talking about these things, and it's just really as if like it's just weird. His life just goes on. You see National Guard in the subway looking bored. Well, DC there's nothing going on there because there's not that many people that live there. It's a beautiful place, but it's like they're bored because it's bored. There's nothing, like they're being sent there to do nothing, like really. But what sucks is here they like send people with no identification who you can't with masks on their face, and they're just like arresting people, and you don't necessarily know why, and it's not legal, and then violence erupts, and it's our fault because they're the ones there. It's crazy, you know, like no one asked for this. So again, just you don't have to agree with me, but you also have to accept that if you're going to be one of those, you know, First Amendment right bullshit artists, then don't go into my YouTube comments and tell me to not have my own opinions or beliefs or values. One person was like, please don't bring politics to this. If you do that, I'll stop watching. I'm like, then stop watching. Like, you can watch another channel. Stop watching. All right. Anyways, I do digress just because there still is a game going on. Tally did die. Flew off the board. Unfortunately. But they have 15. Is there a reason why there's 15 points? Because Finn was halved. Okay. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Sharp claws. It's definitely all Nick's fault. Yeah. That is true. Well, big city's great, man. I love it here. 10 years. But it's not for everybody. Why'd you have a panic attack? Genuinely, I'm not like judging. I'm not judging you having a panic attack. What made you feel that way? Oh, that's fair. I thought you were gonna be like, I was afraid I was gonna get shot, and it's just like that's just such a narrative in Chicago. It's like not really true. It's like you're just gonna get shot wherever you go. But that's the traffic sucks here. Yeah, in LA as well. There's some big cities where the traffic is so unbearable. You just get PTSD thinking about it. Yeah, and Kennedy Expressway is especially bad. And you're in the South Bend area, or you're in Indiana, right? Or are you in Michigan? South of Indianapolis. I got you. Indianapolis is really weird the way that the roads are laid out in the city. There's like six lane like one ways that like merge into four lane. Like it's interesting. It is easy to kind of get around Indianapolis, surprisingly easy. It's like a big small city, if that makes no sense, but that's just what it feels like. Someone just got deleted. I'm missing something. How do we get to 17? Oh, just because of end phase stuff? Scoring. Okay. Yeah, scoring. You can see I'm not paying a ton of attention. I went up to New Buffalo with my girlfriend like 2 weeks ago. That was pretty easy of a drive. Wasn't too bad. I think what's worse is also like the tolls that you have to pay going to Chicago. It's like 15-20 bucks. There will be quite the points update here very soon. Drop teaser, spill the tea. It's I will say it's more than just a regular points update. There you go. It's gonna be great. What's up, Andrew? How's it going? Great. I got here with a tea falling all over. Joel said you and him are gonna. I'm not even gonna be on the podcast tomorrow because I'm streaming a Team League game while they're recording. So I asked Andrew, hey, like this is you know, we need to record this cast. We've been putting it off for a few weeks, so can you do that without me? So Josh, Joel, and Andrew are gonna record a podcast talking about the conquests and the points update, and it'll probably come out like a day or two after the stage, with like on the 26th. But it won't be recorded live, so that's why we're gonna talk about it, because we're talking about it before it comes out, but it was not recorded live, and as part of the PR team, like, I'm authorizing that we can have the conversation on a recording, as long as nobody leaks it, which that's not gonna happen. Dr. Dejarin, congrats, man. 3-1. That's a great run. Well done. Well played today. So no Endor black and white style leaks? No. We're not leaking things like people are at Lego. Fine then, keep your secrets. Finn gets hit. It's like a thermal detonator. Nothing. Yeah, I think it's fair to be nervous, but the track record I think is good, right? So, you know, like a, you know, optimistic kind of nervousness, right? I appreciate that feedback. Get one more shield on ZZ and you'll probably win. Yeah. I mean, it's people's the adverse reactions to like anything is always they're like, I'm not even gonna bother. It's like, you know, come on. Yeah, I don't think the intent of this is to like capture people like initially. I think it's to kind of set that up to be possible. But there is risk for sure. Proton rocketed to Vader is pretty nice. Vader's gonna take two shields and a crit. Crit is a hull breach. So I said it wasn't gonna be possible, but found a way to block Vader to make it possible. They kind of ran into each other, honestly. 2 more points. Oh, just 1. Huh? He only gave himself 1 point, but I think he should get 2. Oh, they each got 1, so they each get 1. Okay. $18-8. All right, probably maybe the last round. I don't know. Maybe not. What is your plan for the rest of the day? I'm gonna take a nap after final table, probably like a 2-hour nap. I only got like a couple hours of sleep. So if final table ends by 2:30, probably nap till 4:30. And then gonna hang out with some friends later tonight. Manny probably as well. There's a new Devil Dogs that opened up in my neighborhood, or not close to my neighborhood. It's like specialty hot dogs with like shit on them, not actual shit. You know what I mean. Cool stuff, yummy stuff. Yeah, we both are tired little boys, And then my parents are still in town, so I'm gonna go. I'm streaming a Team League game at 8 a.m. tomorrow, which I don't know why I do this to myself, because I'm gonna want to sleep in, but it's fine. 8 a.m. is more doable for sure. And then getting brunch with them tomorrow. So busy weekend, honestly. How does Vader not get smoked by ZZ this turn? Because I think Vader can just... Oh, Vader's stressed, huh? I still think Vader can just turn to the right. Time of the round. All right, so Bay Knight wins. That's good. That's a good sign. So there will be 2 undefeated players. The Vader Suntir combo is just horrific. Yeah, he's quite good. Gonna try to get Death Rain here, and it does. There you go. Look at Surfing Thing go. Got up to 12. Just flip it over. It's fine. No shot in range for Zori. Thankfully, there is no more time in this game, so. Not firing an ion missile, just using the ability. Just two. Finn should be fine with the focus over there. He is. All right, that is the game. And it looks like our top two are going to be, it's going to be Innkeeper and Bayonet Resistance, including a Lando Falcon versus 7 ship CIS, 6 of them Techno Union bombers.